Huck from Walking Dead World Beyond. This is episode 7 of season 1. Very excited to carry on, see what's going to happen next. I've really enjoyed the last 2 episodes in particular. I think the show's really picking up, so I'm excited to see where things are going to go now. And we have a vehicle, so hopefully that's going to mean a bit more progress in this whole kind of trip to finding the dad. We have our con men friends, apparently, in Percy and Tony, who, I mean, I guess we'll see. I'm not particularly happy with them still after the events of the last episode, but I guess coming back and saving them was better than nothing, so sure. But they're seemingly part of the group now, so the journey continues, I suppose, and we'll see what's going to be happening next. I'm imagining they're going to have to meet up with Huck again, so this could be an ideal time for an episode mainly about her, because I feel like we definitely need that. And it would kind of make sense if they sent her off on her own for an episode. She would then get one. I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. Either way, very excited, because I really am starting to enjoy the show a hell of a lot. So yeah, let's get into the next one. Hi. I smell a backstory. Are they made for walking? 'Cause that's just what they'll do. Get in, loser, we're going shopping. Is he going to disappear as the truck drives past it? Hell yeah, it is. I do like the stylistic choices this show makes. It really does set it apart.
A Renaissance man.
Yeah.
Well, if you need someone to
Imagine all the people you stole it from when you conned them.
Unbelievable. Really, I mean, you are a wizard.
Mountain Dew?
Ooh. This episode's sponsored.
To all appearances, this looks to be useless. However,
Same.
Helicopters touch down, they refuel, and they take off again.
I can't believe it.
How's it gonna go wrong, guys? 'Cause it fucking will.
I just needed to borrow them for a minute. I would have asked, but I didn't want to make a big deal out of it. It's probably nothing.
Yeah, he can hardly get pissed at you for stealing his stuff, can he? Must be a flashback. Her hair's short and she's got bangs. I was gonna say he's got a scar. Isn't that where she gets hers? Oh, I've heard enough of fucking lockdowns, thank you.
Are you seeing me? You think this is
What else could it be?
I think we know where Dad is.
Oh boy. Smiles all around for now.
Ooh, oh.
Okay, that's a magic trick I can get behind.
Truth.
Truth. But you can do whatever you wanted right now. Anything at all.
Who's offering her his jacket? Oh, he's not gonna be doing that soon.
Here's to dreaming. And, never say never.
But probably never. Cyrus is like, I want to break your jaw. And he might.
You weren't with me more than a day before I knew I'd give my life for his.
He's like, I've only had Percy for a day and a half, but if anything happened to him, I'd kill everyone in this room and then myself.
What's the worst thing you ever done?
Oh, strapping kids.
You think you can con a con man?
Can we stop bragging about being a con man, please? It's not making me like you.
You ever done?
The worst thing that I've ever done is agree to play this stupid game.
I knew she was going to say that.
Oh, no, allow me. Hope.
Thanks, Hilton.
Just when I think I couldn't want to protect him anymore, here comes drunk Elton. I think he has a bit of a thing for Hope, and that's not good.
Kill!
Well, a lovely chant.
Let it start in space. You know, somebody breathed it in, it turned their stomachs, and then they got on a plane.
Shut up.
So the walkers are aliens, are they?
Targets ahead.
Damn it.
Oh, good. Limited light. That always bodes well.
Can't tell the friendlies from the hostiles.
That's true.
Hostiles have a lower body
Ah, clever.
too. Let's move.
You think they'd kind of like, after like 10 years of doing Walking Dead shows, they'd run out of ways to like showcase walkers, but thermal imagery is pretty cool. Still changing it up, but
I killed someone. It was the night the sky fell.
she's like, well, I didn't sign up for that.
Oh, she was.
You were just a kid.
But I did it.
You
Yeah.
were a kid. And she
I
killed
hope
mom.
Alton's a really smart kid. I hope he can might understand eventually.
They should.
And I like that Hope didn't have to play Truth or Dare to tell
Can't
Huck.
change the things we
Says a lot about their relationship.
Some nights it's so damn dark.
Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck.
But the light will come. I promise you.
Oh.
It'll come.
Not anytime soon, but it will come. Huck seems to know the burden of carrying a secret.
I think she just got scared and did a bad thing. Right? If I can forgive her, then maybe Elton can
This
forgive
is
me.
about him.
Oh,
It's about you.
why not both?
That means you put down anything still walking. Friendly or unfriendly. Civilian or hostile.
Whoa.
Living or dead.
Hope.
Oh shit.
Drop the gun.
Oh, hello.
No.
Damn, bad day for Hope.
Cabinet likes it now.
Oh.
And flammable.
I said stay the hell back!
Alright.
You're them. The helicopters. How many more?
Just me and the girl.
Oh, is he going to be like a survivor of another place they've slaughtered?
You ain't gonna last much longer with that leg. You know that, right?
Way to keep the conversation light.
Stop! I will shoot her, I swear to God!
And then you've killed a teenager. How would you feel then, buddy?
Call me Huck. She's just a kid. Harmless. Focus on me, alright?
Really fucking harmless. Tell that to Alton's mother.
Any Marine, including myself, fails to follow these orders.
I mean, it is early days, so they might just think everyone's infected. Well, everyone is infected, but you know what I mean? That they could, like, pass it on. But also, from a moral standpoint, that's not ideal.
You can save me.
Yeah.
Can she, though?
Put it down.
No. I'm a Marine. I don't know what the hell you are.
Holy shit! Thank God she was still on the end. That made it a lot easier for her.
Yeah, instead of dropping you guys off, we want to stick around. Do what we can to help you guys find your dad.
After that, who knows?
Well,
Chips fall.
on your own head be it.
See me by the truck in an hour?
Why? What's up the truck?
Just me. Just, need to get my gloves back.
Okay.
Yeah.
It means everything to me that you're still alive and here with us.
Thanks.
But,
Aww.
I mean, I wouldn't want to lose you like the, Queen of Hearts.
Wholesome content, Elton.
It's just a stupid trick, but...
If he ever dies, I'm jumping off the
somebody
bridge.
the impossible.
Your mother seems like she was an amazing woman.
She was. And, hey, maybe she still is.
Nope.
Who knows, right?
Me. I mean, she might still be around as a walker. I don't think she was shot in the head, but that would be dark as fuck. Damn, she saved all of them. I mean, that is... whew, a lot to deal with. But she dealt with it, it would seem. So, good on her.
I'd just be doing it for me, not for him. Truth would just crush him.
You're a good person, Hope.
Oh, he's gonna find out anyway. It's a TV show.
Still think I'm a good person.
I'd get rid of that if I were you. I think that's gonna be how he finds out. Oh.
Something you wear every day to remember the bad you've done.
Okay, Victor Zaz. Aw, I like their bond a lot. She's kind of like the big sister. Huck's really cool. I like Huck. I wish it didn't have to take this long into the series to find that out, but you know. Oh, wow. I mean, that's annoyingly sweet, but Oh. Take it he hasn't shown up. Or it was a really boring date.
Tony? Help! Felix, somebody
What the hell? And for my next trick, I'm going to make my face disappear.
Percy.
Iris?
Did Percy kill him?
Holy shit.
That's Silas's...
Did Silas lash out? Oh dear.
Silas? Silas?
Oh. Shit. Well, damn. Fantastic episode. Really enjoyed that one a hell of a lot. Definitely one of the best so far, I would say. I really liked episode 5 a lot, the Elton heavy one. This is either very close second or my favourite, I would say. So well done. And it was cool to get a lot of backstory on Huck finally, and kind of see how she got her scar, see all those decisions that she was kind of making, and she like having to kill her whole team to save all those innocent people. Pretty heavy. And again, I guess it's the shame of having just a 10 episode run for the first season is that it's taken so much of the show so far just to get that backstory for her and to actually see how cool she is, and then before we know the season's going to be over, and then you know it could be a long wait for season 2, or you know if she even survives the season. So it's kind of a shame it's taken this long to get to this point where I'm like, wow, and that's really cool that she had to do all that, and it makes her a lot more interesting in my eyes anyway. But still, we got it in the end, and we still haven't gotten the full extent of Silas and his backstory truly either. But I feel like with that ending, we absolutely need to get that. I mean, there's only 3 episodes left of this season, so of course we're going to get it soon, but I feel like that's got to be like next week, maybe with the flashbacks, detailing exactly what happened, because it seems like we've seen him lash out a few times already. People thought he'd lashed out and killed his dad, and it seems to be the case here as well, but I imagine there's going to be a twist there. I can't... If Silas had killed him, I think they would have just outright shown it, and not left it ambiguous, because Percy's nowhere to be seen either. He's kind of disappeared somewhere, didn't show up for his date with Iris. And I think there was a bottle of alcohol next to Silas when he was like trapped in there, and they made a big deal out of him not drinking earlier in the episode. So I feel like maybe someone's done something, maybe Percy's done something and kind of framed Silas for it maybe. Or it really was Silas, he's lashed out, gotten drunk or whatever, because clearly he was a bit jealous of the whole Percy and Iris situation. But then why would he kill Tony in that case? You know, why would he take it out on him? Maybe, you know, Tony was just protecting Percy, and you know, Silas was determined to like hurt him, and he was like, no, you're not doing that to my nephew or whatever it was. And then it led to that. I don't know, but I guess we'll see. But I think there's going to be more to that than meets the eye, because it's obviously very suspicious that Percy's nowhere to be seen, and didn't show up for the date or anything. So we'll see what happens. But that's, I guess, when you make a big song and the dance about, oh, we're going to be sticking around with the group for a while, you know one of them's going to die, and Tony's gone. So there you go. I mean, I was warming up to him a lot actually this episode. So it's kind of, it sucks that he's gone. But yeah, I enjoyed his interactions with everyone, particularly the banter between him and Felix. I really liked their relationship, and how he was talking about, you know, when he first got Percy and took care of him and everything. Showing magic tricks to Elton was also hilarious. And just having that time to let teenagers be teenagers. You know, he kind of you could see the impact this whole world had on Percy, and the fact that all Percy's known is to kind of loot and con people, and to let him be a normal teenager for a bit. It's actually quite wholesome that he allowed that to happen, and Felix allowed it for all the other kids as well. And it felt very real, that scene where they were playing Truth and Dare and just getting a bit drunk. Drunk Elton was hilarious. I love him even more. And yeah, alongside all of that stuff going on and what on earth happening there at the end with Silas and Tony dying, we also have everything continuing to build with Hope wanting to tell Elton that she killed his mum way back when, and then with Huck's advice and everything deciding against it. Inevitably, Elton's going to find out, it's all going to go horribly wrong, and they're also kind of making it seem like Elton's crushing on Hope pretty hard, so that's going to be even more devastating for him. So yeah, that's going to be a hell of a thing when that comes out, but I am excited for it. She just needs to get rid of that bead he's wearing on the necklace, because that's how he's going to find out. Just throw it away. But yeah, that was quite a lot, and we still have 3 episodes for stuff to kind of deal with it, and I think we're going to obviously be dealing with Tony's death in the next one a lot, and hopefully some backstory with Silas, and then the last 2 episodes will definitely be about probably finding the dad and also the whole Hope and Elton reveal, which I'm excited for. But yeah, I really enjoyed the focus on Huck, finally getting some backstory for her, and the fact that, you know, she was kind of there in the very early days when people first started turning into walkers, and they had the order to take out anyone, and that led to her just killing her whole team, and even that guy she was pretty friendly with as well. So it makes a lot of sense when you see, you know, that she has that scar to remind herself, and she was talking to Hope about the burdens of carrying these secrets and everything, and she's certainly carrying a hell of a one there, but it's tough really, because it's the outbreak had only just started, so people didn't know, you know, we saw her realise that you needed to shoot them in the head to kill them permanently, so that was very early days in the apocalypse. So maybe they could have assumed that everyone who wasn't a walker was just potentially gonna infect and spread people, because they've been in close proximity to them, so they wanted to take them all out, which at that time is kind of, you know, awful, but also that would be how you contain it if that's how it was, but they didn't know that's how it was, so it was also a bit too sudden to just say, oh, we're going to shoot all these innocent men, women and children because they might be infected. But in the long run, Huck ended up being right, of course, because we know that you do have to die to become a walker. So yeah, man, that was quite something. Really enjoyed getting that backstory for her finally. I just wish we'd gotten it just a bit sooner. But there you go. That's what happened when she was in the last episode as well. But it was cool to finally see her get an episode for herself, and hopefully we can continue to see what a cool character she ultimately has turned out to be. And the whole scene where Hope was kind of being held captive and she talked that guy down, saying she could help him with his walker bite, and then having to just take him out anyway because she was probably lying about that, and how they interspersed that with the flashbacks of her killing her team was very well done, taking the shot and everything. And once again, this episode was really well directed. I think it was Michael Kublitz again, good old Abraham. So yeah, he always does well. But I do like how World Beyond has got its own stylistic interpretations, and I really liked seeing like walkers in thermal imagery. You know, we haven't really seen that before, so that was really interesting. Lots of neon lighting in the flashbacks. It does, you know, while it can feel very similar to like Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead at times, and you're like, well, what's the point of doing all these different shows if they're all basically the same? I do think World Beyond looks very kind of stylistic and different, and does stand on its own in that accord as well, which I do appreciate. And we did get off to a very slow start, I think, with the first few episodes, but these past 3 have been amazing and really picked up. And yeah, with Tony gone, rest in peace Tony, setting the stage for some cool character reveals and revelations in these last 3 episodes, but I'm really excited for that. And yeah, awesome episode. Really loved the focus on Huck, her backstory, the Iris and Percy connection, the love triangle thing they're kind of doing with that and Silas. I'm not about love triangles, so I could have done without that, but clearly they were using that, I guess, to build to make it more suspicious when Tony turns up dead and Silas is there covered in blood and shaking, and we've seen him kind of lash out at people before. So again, I still think there's going to be more to that story, because Percy just did a disappearing act like he did in the last episode. So that's kind of his MO in a way. But that is paving the way for some very interesting stuff, I think, for the next episode and beyond. And yeah, cool seeing how Huck got her scar, seeing what she had to do to save a lot of innocent people was kind of crazy, and the idea of, you know, keeping the burdens of these secrets for yourself in order to let everyone live better lives, as kind of Tony was talking about, you know, just let them be teenagers for a while, just let them live their life. That was kind of expanded on with the idea of like keeping secrets to yourself as well. But we all know inevitably it's going to come crashing down, and Elton's going to find out that Hope killed his mum. But probably not next episode, maybe the very end of episode 9 maybe, or if not, definitely episode 10 for sure. I'd be very surprised if they hold this on until next season. But who knows, maybe it will. We already know this show's only going to be 2 seasons, so they may have a big plan. Elton doesn't find out until next season, I don't know. As long as he doesn't die, because that's all they need. Yeah, awesome episode, really love this one a hell of a lot. And I look forward to seeing where they're going to take things next with these last 3 episodes, particularly with this ending. Rest in peace, Tony, I guess. He was really growing on me a lot in this episode. I really liked the stuff with him and Felix, so kind of a shame, but I think that's going to set the stage for some cool character stuff, particularly with Silas, I think. So all about it. Love some good old character development. So yeah, awesome episode. Really enjoying it a lot. These past few have been amazing and look great. So yeah, that's going to be it for now. Amazing episode. Very excited for more. And until next reaction, thanks for watching.